The latest in the federal corruption case of a former aide to Governor Hochul. Time to start thinking about West Nile virus and the social media influencers gathering outside the sex trafficking trial of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. From WNYC, this is NYC Now. I'm Sean Carlson. A former aide in the governor's office and her husband pleaded not guilty to new corruption charges in federal court Monday. Prosecutors have already accused the aide, Linda Sun, of spying for the Chinese government. Now they say she used her power in state government to help vendors get contracts for personal protective equipment during the COVID pandemic. They say the vendors rewarded Sun and her husband with millions of dollars. Sun and her husband, Chris Hu, have also pleaded not guilty to various other charges, including money laundering. Sun's lawyer has accused law enforcement of fishing for corruption. The New York City Health Department says it'll use helicopters to spray larvicide over marshes and wetlands in the Bronx, Staten Island, Queens, and Brooklyn Tuesday through Thursday this week. Officials are trying to reduce the risk of West Nile virus. The city's targeting swampy environments in non-residential areas. Crews will spray about 24 waterfront parks, mostly in Staten Island. The city's insecticide of choice uses bacteria, which officials say is low risk to humans. Mosquitoes can carry West Nile virus. So far this season, no human cases have been reported in New York. Coming up, jury deliberations are getting underway in the sex trafficking trial of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The case has drawn quite a crowd of celebrities and influencers. That story coming up. Stick around. Hordes of social media influencers have been lining up outside a federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan as the sex trafficking trial of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs enters its final phase. Since early May, the sidewalk along the building has transformed into a mix of celebrity red carpet, block party, tourist destination, and live stream studio. WNYC Samantha Max has been interviewing the content creators and has this story.
It's around 2 p.m. on a recent Friday, and there's a crowd of social media influencers outside the courthouse where Sean Combs is on trial. People are chatting. Some are smoking weed or cigars. Seemingly everyone is holding a phone.
I see the Sprinter van right there, so they coming.
A black van has just pulled up, and now everyone's recording as Combs' sons emerge and walk into court. For the last 2 months, this type of scene has become normal outside the courthouse. Social media influencers have flocked here from different neighborhoods in the city, and some from as far away as Minneapolis and Las Vegas.
It's euphoric, this whole thing.
Uda Ongo is one of them. He and the other influencers arrive early each morning to film Combs, his family, and other noteworthy observers as they walk into court. They get more footage during the midday lunch break. And in the evening, they leaf through their pages of handwritten notes and speak into their cell phones, recapping the day's events.
Outside, it's a zoo. Inside, sometimes it's a zoo as well. It's a circus, man. This whole thing is a circus.
Ongo is a writer from Flatbush. His YouTube page is called Uda on Go. He says he created his account a few months ago specifically to observe the trial.
I wanted to be here to get the story for myself.
Ongo is a bubbly presence outside the courthouse. In his videos, he shares lively updates with his audience.
Diddy trial live, day 29. The defense calls no witnesses after 34 testify. Can Diddy walk back and bop in the city?
He dances.
To the slide, then we slip and slide on that Astro glide. I said,
and he makes small talk with whoever walks past, whether it's the courtroom sketch artist or a local tour guide. Here he is yakking it up one morning with Combs' defense attorney, Brian Steele.
All right, man, how you feeling today?
Exercise, man. Trying to enjoy every day now. Exercise in the courtroom.
I ain't mad at that, man.
Trevor Harris is another content creator who's been covering Combs' trial. He says he's been leaving his home in the Bronx around 6 every morning to get to the federal courthouse before the celebrity-studded cast of characters walks inside.
The early bird get the worm, so that way you can catch the family. That's good footage.
Several content creators told me they had never covered a court case before, but they felt compelled to document this one because of the outsized role that Combs has played in the music industry. Others have been covering big news events for years, like filmmaker Andre Boyd.
Occupy Wall Street, everything that happens in New York that's major, New York Fashion Week, the Met Gala, I always come out and film.
This news event is more personal for Boyd because he likes Combs' music. He and the other influencers I spoke with are familiar with Diddy the celebrity, the record label owner, the Harlem native who was once awarded a key to the city of New York. Now he's accused of abusing women and running a criminal enterprise to cover up a sex trafficking scheme. Boyd has struggled to process the allegations.
I had mixed feelings about it. I kind of believed it at first, then I didn't believe it. I'm confused about it, to be honest.
Some influencers told me they consider themselves Combs fans. Others say the allegations against him have tainted their opinions. Boyd says the varying viewpoints sometimes fuel heated debates outside the courthouse.
A lot of people expressing their opinions about the case. Just lots of energy.
All the tension and attention surrounding the case has put some influencers on edge. Content creator Stephanie Sue told her followers she thought Combs was staring her down in court. 2 female influencers I interviewed declined to give their full names. One said she's afraid of internet haters. But content creator Samuel Wilson says at the courthouse, the influencers are generally able to put all the drama and differing opinions aside.
We are like family now. We all came here for one go to cover this. We all talk, we all interact, we all go eat.
Wilson considers himself a Combs supporter.
When I parked my car, that's the last music I was playing there, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Sean Combs.
What are some of your favorite songs?
Oh, man. All About the Benjamins.
Wilson came all the way from Las Vegas for the trial. And now he's planning to stay. He says there's more excitement to record here.
You can go to Times Square. You can go anywhere in the city. There's something going on.
Wilson says he told his parents he'll come home and visit. But for now, he's planning to see where his social media career takes him.
That's WNYC's Samantha Max. Before we go, a quick driving note. After years of overnight shutdowns, the Holland Tunnel is finally back. Well, sort of. The last full overnight closure of the Holland Tunnel wrapped up over the weekend, ending years of shutdowns for post-Superstorm Sandy repairs and flood protection upgrades. But don't get too comfortable. As of this past Sunday, 1 lane in each direction will now close overnight for routine maintenance. The New York-bound side shuts a lane from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m., and the New Jersey-bound side from 11:30 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. Sunday through Thursday. All lanes stay open Friday and Saturday nights. Thanks for listening to NYC Now from WNYC. I'm Sean Carlson. We'll see you tomorrow.